he would be better off dead, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
At this point, like he
honestly, man.
only exists to be an object of mockery for people that hate him. It's really tough. My God, it's Mersh with the reality check. Ralph is devastated. By God, let's go to Ralph. Let's
Wait,
go to fucking
we're
Ralph.
doing Ralph first? Okay. Okay, guys.
It's
You know
all
what,
right.
guys?
Buckle up.
Let's get some fucking Ralph subs, boys.
Let's
It's
get
been
some
how
Ralph
long?
this summer.
How long has it
It's
been?
been a long day
Yeah.
without felting Ralph. I've been missing my Rage Pig original locale.
Sheesh.
It's been a long day. It really has been, though. What are we
I'm
gonna
trying
do
to
when
think.
this guy dies,
You know
man?
what? I actually want to see our keynote, clips. Let me see the last thing that we
We did
have.
with Ralph.
Scrolling. Oh man, Ethan Ralph melts down before going live with Darkside Phil.
Right.
Yes, it was.
That was a while ago.
That was.
It feels like
over a
1,000.
month.
It feels like it was 1,000 years ago, doesn't it? Shit on the internet, it moves so fast. Really? That was only a month ago that Phil and Ralph did the crossover?
Yeah.
Whoa,
So much has
buddy.
happened,
I
eh?
feel like that was at least 2-3 months ago, but I guess not. Like,
Yeah. No, it's
holy,
a month and a bit. In a
internet
week.
years are like dog years. It's
Well,
like
that's why, like,
times 7
Ralph
times 10.
Ralph leaving for. Here's the thing, guys. Ralph went to Colombia. First of all, bad idea. You're spending money. You don't even make that much money. Then you're doing drugs, prostitutes, paying
Yeah.
for all this. Da, 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 da. Then you're not streaming for 2 weeks. That dent in the wallet must be rough. And we're going to find out today.
Well, he paid his rent in Mexico 3 months ahead of time in preparation for, at least he said that's what he did. So, but his rent is only like $200.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even know. But the guy, it was a bad idea to go on this trip because he went into a situation he had no idea what he was walking into.
Mm.
He had no control over it whatsoever. He was getting pressed by these Colombian guys. And then he's like all on drugs, all fucked up, nearly dies on the way back home. So we're going to do a little bit of a walk through this Colombia's trip. We're going to do where it started, and then we're going to go to where we're at now. And in the last few days, as Ralph was like cryptically telling us, this is the most difficult trip ever, bish. I'm up, thank God I lived and all this. Up until like spurging out at CZR, just some random A-log on Twitter caused him to do a 4-minute meltdown video where he's like, God, I wish I was in cognitive decline, bish.
Instead of saying, like,
What?
I wish I were drunk, I wish I was in
It's like,
cognitive decline.
this is his new, like, I wish I was drunk. I wish I was in cognitive decline.
What do you mean you
Well,
wish?
don't worry, buddy, you are.
You
don't
are.
have to wish upon a star. It's just who you are, and you are in cognitive decline, Mr. Ralph. We can
Guess
all
what,
see
Ralph?
it.
Guess what, Ralph? You
Oh,
are
man.
there.
You best start believing in cognitive declines,
Okay,
Ralph.
so this
Because
arc.
you're in one. It all started off.
By the way,
Ralph promised
if you're
us,
watching on Clip Channel, hit likes,
hit
subscribe,
like, subscribe,
and ring the bell for more content.
Okay, so this whole Columbia arc began. Ralph had some big promises and had some lofty goals. He promised us Ralphomania 2. For those of you who don't know what Ralphomania was, Ralph rented out a bingo hall in New Jersey, I believe, or Philadelphia, whatever shithole it was. It's kind of irrelevant. Where he had some independent wrestlers come in and perform for Groypers, okay? He somehow managed as well. His wife, Pantsu, served up chicken salad sandwiches and warm diet Pepsis from the kitchen, okay? It was ridiculous.
One day we have to do a retrospective.
The event was a disaster. He got served legal papers not once, not twice, I think like 3 different times. He ended up eating a cake with a burned t-shirt in it. This was all courtesy of Pod Awful, along with other A-logs
And
and
then the
trolls.
wrestlers did a documentary about how they
The
hated him.
wrestlers, yes, they did a whole documentary on how Ralph was a piece of shit. The female wrestlers canceled him, Me Too'd him. It was a total nightmare. Ralph claimed that he was going to do Ralphomania 2 in Colombia. Because he was going to, what's his name? Travis Moore, I believe is his name's
No,
house.
Hunter Moore.
Hunter Moore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hunter Moore Trevor Moore, I think, is somebody entirely different. Okay. Hunter Moore's house. This is the guy who apparently invented revenge pornography.
Yep.
Alleged sex trafficker, alleged drug trafficker, living in Colombia on this compound with all of these barely legal girls, / maybe legal / not so legal girls. Who the even knows? Because it's in Colombia and it's sketch. But Ralph tried to tell us all he was going to have a women's oil wrestling mania event where he goes,
the oil. Yeah.
as the owner of Sunset Wrestling, I think it's only appropriate that I am the referee for these matchups. And that includes making sure the oil is applied evenly, so there's no unfair advantage. It's a dirty job, but someone has to do it.
Look at this
Well,
goofball.
this is such a goof, buddy. but those were the expectations. The reality was we got 2 kill streams, and it was the hardest trip of all time. This was the reality. The hardest trip of all time, LOL. Adding a lot more to the book. At least the book doesn't exist. It's non-existent, Ralph.
Yeah.
But what we got over there, Ralph did, I think, 2 streams. They were totally like garbage.
Nothing boring.
Nothing happened. Super boring. The highlight of the trip was, I guess, he had sex with a hooker.
Yep.
This is the highlight of Ralph's trip. So now, like, the bar of success has been lowered from Ralphomania 2, like banging all these bitches, like winning, having all these huge mega streams, to this is the bar now. I lived, bitch. It's like, okay.
I made it.
I'm still alive, bitch. What do you think about that, A-Logs? I'm not even dead yet. You thought I was dead, but I'm still barely alive.
Imagine that's your W, is that you made it home from a trip.
Well, that's the W that he's been clinging to for years now. It's just that he's not in a box in the ground. It's like, okay. So this was, I think, on Wednesday. So he says, I'm eager to get back to work on the kill stream. It will very likely take a couple days, though. A very long story. No need to release it all until I am on my own show, though. Well, that didn't age well. Targeting Saturday return and streaming the next 2 weeks straight until I see my son again, bish.
Woo!
Okay. And now this is what's crazy to me. He goes, he's talking about going back to Colombia, which after the events of today, I don't think are happening, because Hunter Moore, who was hosting him in Colombia, Ralph, for no reason at all, just called him out and said he was on an expired permit to be in Colombia. And then, like, talked about how there was drugs in the house and all this shit.
Yes.
So I don't think he'll be back to Colombia.
No.
I don't know why he burned this bridge for no fucking reason. Some people are saying he got banned by Hunter, or he lied to Hunter, or something like that. I don't know.
Also, like, Hunter's friends hated him and he almost died there. And then, like apparently when he was faking his death or whatever, when he faked his medical, he was like missing, Hunter was like, listen, I know you're trying to do some sort of like kayfabe stuff, but we're all on drugs here, and I don't want to have a knock on the door. Could you tell people you're alive?
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I will. Like,
I guess I will then, magnificent sex trafficker overlord. I'll tell them I guess I am still alive. But here he says he's gonna try. I'm gonna try to recruit another streamer to come with me to Colombia so we can both set up a live daily schedule with the women this time. So even he admits that he got no pussy on this trip. None of the women wanted anything to do with him. He couldn't get them to stream with them. The only fucking ass he got was male tranny ass. It's just brutal. Brutal.
I'm gonna tell you what happened, guys. So
He was
when
pussy maxed.
when Hunter had him on, or he had Hunter on the show, in their minds, they're like, "Oh, American! Oh, big views, big money." And then he buys the ticket, and then as he's flying there, they're checking out his channel, and they're going, 700 views. What? 700? Did you?
You were supposed to make us money, gringo.
What the?
What's going on? They thought that they were going to turn a profit off this. Like Ralph was going to bring all these eyeballs to their site and they were going to get all these signups. Which, even if he was a big influencer, that's very doubtful that would happen. But considering he's like the cockroach of the cockroach, like only above the cockroach in terms of influence,
Yeah.
it was an impossible task. It was some mission impossible shit. It's impossible. It's not possible, senor.
Ralph's
So-
bank account is smaller than his says, "What's up with Ian in chat?" All right,
Then
so
it's completely invisible. It's non-existent. Then. Okay, so here he's tweeting out all this cryptic shit. Google, what is the point of Find My Device if I have to two-factor with the lost device in order to log in on another phone? Do you not see how this is a problem? Broken system, as though Google's actually gonna respond to
oh
him.
fuck, I better fix this. Don't you have to be logged in the other device with Find My Phone before you
Oh
lose
my
your phone?
I don't know, man. This is a you problem, Ralph. Now
is good.
CCR just
This is
comes
good.
in. Your cognitive decline is accelerating at a rather alarming exponential rate. I severely doubt you're going to make it through the summer, bro, which is just
Oh
It's
no!
so here comes Ralph. Ralph, one Twitter comment, one Twitter
With
post
4
was
likes
up,
on it.
4 likes, which to be fair is like double what the average Ralph tweet gets in engagement. To be fair, CZR.
Yes.
Ralph just decides to go off on CZR and cut a full promo on him. And this was the first anybody had seen Ralph in like a week.
11 or 10 days. 10 days.
10 days. 10 days.
And by the way, so he says, he goes, "I'm gonna do a show on Thursday." Thursday rolls around. Actually, between Friday and Saturday. Now it's Saturday, but
Now, two
yeah.
things to notice right away. One, he's in black and white. So he's trying to hide like whatever bruises he's got from getting beat up.
Yeah.
Notice his nose is swollen and bigger than normal. So I don't know if they rearranged his fucking nose for him or what.
no,
don't-
they did. They did. He says it on the fucking merch thing. Don't worry. We
Oh,
got the merch.
buddy.
He goes, "Actually, it's not broken, but I can move it around pretty like Wait till you hear this. It's like
Suffer, Ralph. So we're gonna watch Ralph. By the way, Ralph here is clearly not sober. He's drunk out of his mind. He keeps looping.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this sesh from Ralph.
By the way, I hope you all appreciate the edit I have of the Mersh interview. He looped about certain topics like 5 times. I
And it
deleted
was
all the
last
all the
minute
loops
too.
are
It was like just as we were doing the promo video, we learned about it.
And then I'm like, all right,
And it-
like Ashton
like,
collected some
Andy,
stuff,
I'm like,
and I'm
you
like, I'll
gotta
edit.
do a rap. You gotta do a rapid fire edit right now, Andy. So
Yeah.
let's have a look.
Hello. Whoa. And by the way, thank you everyone for the big support today. We love you all.
Oh,
I
we're still 67 subs away from the
Yeesh.
goldfish.
Imagine.
am alive.
Yo, imagine our fucking
It's-
tweet.
It's like,
Hey
it's
guys,
like, hey
I'm
guys,
alive.
Hi guys, the casino's here. We're live. We're alive,
We're
guys.
all live. Not live. We're all alive.
We're alive.
Look, guys, I'm alive.
Hello, I
By the way, terrible news.
am alive. I see crazy people like Caesar, who should not even get a mention from me. Who
But I'm gonna
Then
make a whole
why are you
video.
mentioning-
about it. Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna make a whole video crying about him, but he shouldn't even get a mention if you want to know the truth about it, Bish. But I'm such a thin-skinned BPD alcoholic stand-up felon read that I'm gonna cry about an anonymous troll on Twitter for 4 straight minutes, Bish.
who's a cog stalker, and he didn't like what I did. I really don't know, but he's a psychopath.
What is he doing? This hand movements, like as he did the Home Alone.
Home
he hit
Alone,
like the,
yeah,
he
yeah.
hit the Kevin McAllister. Ah!
You know, that's when he's drunk. Raphael Mania said it
Caesar.
best. When he puts his hands like this, you know he's drunk.
People like
More like Jay
Caesar,
Caesar. More like
should
Jay
not even-
Caesar 187. So for those of you who don't know the Jay Caesar 187 lore, Jay Caesar 187 was Ralph's Hub account, and he was caught in 4K with his whole history being interracial cuckold.
Yeah.
I'm not even
No.
kidding. That's real.
There's too much lore.
It's real. It's real.
and get a mention from me. Who's a cog stalker,
Okay, watch.
and he didn't like what I did. I really don't know,
Oh, look at this.
but he's a
That's
psychopath.
so funny to me, bro.
Path, and he's on welfare, but I'm not, and so
You
Okay,
should
Ralph,
be. You
like,
should be.
Ralph, you make less than a fucking guy on welfare in Section 8. And at least the people on welfare in Section 8 are living in America, Ralph. Unlike you that lives in a fucking tin shed in Mexico, buddy. Ralph's like, listen, I make all of $1,200 a month. Suffer welfare case.
If
I
that.
live in a shack in Mexico.
Hmm.
I plan to be back on Saturday. I have so many stories to tell. I probably won't tell
Did
them.
he releases them all on Mersh's show? What a
He
fucking
just cucks himself out of his big return by giving the exclusive scoop to Mersh.
Oh my
You know it's bad when that's the only guy that'll take you is Mersh.
Jamal, I just want to thank you to Hunter Moore and TJ and JP and Sebastian
Which-
and everybody.
He's then gonna snake them the next day
Yeah.
on
yeah.
Mersh's show.
Well, I didn't find the actual portion where he said about the visa. Like I didn't hear it. I watched the full hour. Was it somewhere else? I'll look around for someone who
Somebody
found
else
it.
who
I saw a
kept
tweet
me
about it.
sane there in Colombia. I had
But he admits that they all had drugs on them, and like why would you say this on a show? Like you're basically saying, "Hey, Hunter Moore has drugs in his house." You fucking and saying like specifically what drugs there are. Like it's crazy.
had a great
Gaylogger is saying it's in the clip he sent. It's just buried in the madness. There was a lot
Could
of
you-
fucking mad.
Gaylogger, yeah, Gaylogger did the clip. Can you find that actual clip? Because he was
I'm
looping
the
a lot.
Gaylogger.
Can you find that actual visa portion for me and timestamp, and I'll throw it at the end.
time.
Thanks, man.
As
Appreciate it.
Paulsman Sachs says, talk about the gay black boyfriend from the email leaks. I mean, Ralph's email got hacked by Cog, which it wasn't even Cog hacked. It's just Ralph left his email and password on stream because he was drunk. And it turned out that Ralph was in a multi-year gay relationship with a black man who he had email
We're not kidding.
correspondence with for years. We're not even kidding. This is something that happened where Ralph had his gay phase, but it's never truly a phase. And then he surrounded himself with a bunch of gay men who were his friends, who then he snaked, they snaked, who even knows?
Tijuana got a little
A
wild.
new viewer here, 3-month-old viewer, Stasha says, "What? Yeah.
What? What?
But
There's
there's
too much.
What?"
The thing with Ralph is that there's always a new embarrassing moment. So that's what his strategy to avoid getting held accountable for any one embarrassing moment is just to create a dozen new equally embarrassing moments. So you can't even fixate on one. It's just like constant.
No reason for you motherfuckers to know anything about that until I let you know. That's why. And
He says that, and then he just lets us know anyway
And then
the
he just
day
lets us
later.
know, listen, bitch, until you need to know why. This need to know information. Maybe Chief of Staff will know. By the way, whatever the happened to Chief of Staff?
Probably
Is
died.
Chief of Staff's dead?
But yeah, it's like,
Bibble, no!
yo, he's like this. He's like, again. He
Okay, so
goes,
he's saying in that clip at 37:30 is the visa talk.
30. Thank you. No, this is Ralph. He's like, I don't need to tell you shit, sucker.
The next day,
the next
Well,
day.
now I am gonna tell you, bitch.
How about that? You like that, sucker?
How about those apples, motherfucker?
so I'm looking forward to coming back. And
Are you?
You know, the psychopaths. I saw Caesar. He's on
By the way-
welfare, by the way. Let me remind you.
The psychopaths. You tell everyone everything, and you go, "Hey, A-logs, guess what? Hey, I'm gonna work the A-logs and fake being dead." Like, what do you mean? Like, you love it. You need this.
And he said, I'm suffering from cognitive decline. By God, I wish I was suffering from cognitive decline.
What did it say? Like, that's so crazy to say. Like, read alert. Read alert. By God, I wish I was suffering from cognitive decline, bitch. Him saying that is a sure sign he is suffering from cognitive decline. Because anybody who wasn't would say something like that.
That's it for that clip, right?
That's basically it.
Yeah, that's
He
the
just
good stuff.
keeps repeating the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Then Ralph starts like tweeting this cryptic shit. Don't tug on the cape. It could get ugly. I prefer happiness and forward looking at this. Buddy, is he a teenage girl?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
prefer happiness and forward looking. Like, Ralph, how many times have we heard this song and dance from you? You know, they tug on the cape like you're saying you're Superman? Stop! You're a powerless, gunted rage pig living in a shack in Mexico
Tug on the
that
cape.
doesn't even have his own fucking teeth left in his head, denture man.
It's Hog Man.
Gunted man! Oh, buddy, this is a cope. We've got a cope alert.
Cope alert. Cope
Cope
alert.
alert! Cope alert! This is some of the craziest cope I've seen in a while. We see a lot of cope on this show, but listen to this one. I know this is a crazy thought because it's cope. But what if I made up a? I can't even say it's so delusional, bro. But what if I made up a bunch of stuff to someone just to see if they would leak it and prove they are a treacherous snake? Ralph, how many times have you got caught with your pants down, like being recorded or DMs leaking, getting snaked? It's happened like dozens of times now, Ralph, but you're going to tell us this time it was actually your super secret mastermind Professor Moriarty plot to expose the snake.
But
Like,
Ashton,
we've heard this story before.
it doesn't make sense though. So
Oh, you don't say.
because well, yeah, wow, Andy, revelations, right? No, but here's the thing is he says this to get in front of what might be leaked. I'm
Yes.
assuming that it's with links because she's heading on
Oh,
RTU's stream. But she never even talked about him. So instead of her possibly leaking this, he goes in front by saying this tweet, then going on Mersh's show, and then revealing it all. What is the fake stuff?
There
If
is no
he
fake
says
stuff.
He makes no sense. This makes no
It's just,
sense.
man, this is ridiculous.
No. can't
21st
get.
century gunted man. Look at him here. I'm going celibate. 100. It's like, aren't you already an involuntary celibate, Ralph? Like,
I
what
have
are
a
you
theory.
talking about?
Ash, I have a theory. So in this audio, we're gonna hear he barebacked a prostitute. Okay.
Oh my God.
I think he might have got something on his dick that's brutal. But I think he got, like,
no.
I already have 2 white kids. I've done my part that you don't see or pay.
And you created 2 more white trash burdens on the rest of us.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
07s,
Oh,
Ralph.
sevens. So he's saying it's time to lock in. How many times have we heard he's gonna lock in?
Bro,
You
it's
can't
every
last a
few
month.
months. It's another fucking cope. This is the sober Ralph. It's sober spring. Sober spring has come and passed. Now Ethan Ralph's drunk off his ass. Wake me up when Ralph's drunk again. So Ralph's drunk again.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. So we have Mersh here. I took it up a bit of it out, but apparently Mersh is now on his sober arc for 30 days. Only for 30
Mersh-
days.
Well, and only on stream. Like,
Yeah.
Mersh, bro. At one point, Mersh said that if he had to quit smoking, he would shoot up a school. It's like, that's a very poor choice of words.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be saying shit like that. That's part of why you got banned from PayPal, you fucking idiot. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was waving a fucking gun around talking about how he was going to kill fucking Gabe Hoffman, something like that. It's like, whoa, buddy.
Well, he used the other word, but all right. So
Yeah.
here we go. We got Mersh. Okay, I'm gonna say some parts I removed that I will admit to. I'm not trying to like hide it, but they were so boring. Ralph
Okay.
tries to pretend. He goes, I'm not the one who did the drugs, but let's just say I saw people. And it's like, and then Mersh is
Ralph.
like, yeah, right. It's like obviously he's trying to like
Come
say that,
on.
but everyone knows he's on drugs. So I took out the like he repeated that 100 times. It is very boring, and you know he was on drugs because you'll see he starts to go like, "Oh man, that shit was crazy." Then I also removed what else? There was one more part. I forgot when we get to it. I'll say it. But here we go. The craziest story you will ever hear that Ralph didn't have to tell anyone.
Can you fucking hear me now?
Hey,
there he is. Surprised he didn't say a slur. I was prepared for the hard R to come out, weren't you? Can you hear me now, Mersh?
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
if I had to edit this one,
Reminds-
right?
Do you remember the commercials that were on the TV? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? It reminds me of that. Fuck.
It does.
Hi, Ralph.
Fucking damn motherfucker!
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I was
Sorry.
like, and then I was like,
Sorry.
yeah, Ralph.
So hear this. So Ralph took 15 minutes to fucking fix his Discord to make this call happen.
Because he's drunk. He's drunk.
Or not Discord, or fucking Google Hangouts. Or whatever.
And then Ralph
Yeah.
was like, nah, just 15 minutes. Don't worry. It took
Yeah, you know
25 to
what?
get you
I'm
on.
sorry. Okay, you know what? Rib me if you want, but I could not do anything about it except
Rib
Lee Shark.
me if you want. This reminds me of fucking Phil with the razzing.
Yeah.
You razz me if you want, Mersh.
Oh.
Mish. It's always so uncomfortable with Ralph, though. It's like so awkward. There's such a tension, which is like at any point he may just start hollering slurs at Mersh and like threatening to ruin the guy's life and burn it all down. But it seems as though like Mersh is like the Gunt whisperer. Mersh knows like the right pilled out alcoholic things to whisper into Ralph's ear so that Ralph doesn't go full rage pig and just try and crucify him. It's quite something to behold.
Yeah, no,
He's
you're
like-
right.
It's like Mersh is like what do they call it with the bullfighter with the red curtain? It's
Oh,
kinda
a
like
matador?
that.
He's the
He's like-
matador.
he's-
He's
he's-
the hog
he's the
matador.
Guntador, the Guntador in this situation.
Fucking
He
computer.
whisper.
So, like, I'm sorry. everybody here. I know about maybe 50.
He's the Guntador.
Yeah, the
The
Guntador.
Guntador. That's funny. Who said that? Fuck. Sorry.
60% like me here, and
Gay
the
logger,
other
gay logger.
40, 30%.
Well, I
hate
said
me.
it and then he repeated it, but it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I don't need the
Oh, you
credit.
did? Oh, sorry. I'm
I
reading chat.
steal from chat all day, every day,
Yeah,
bitch.
we are chat stealers.
Listen, we synthesize with the chat. We bounce off of each other. It's just that we get all the credit and all of the money. Okay, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Oh,
and
that's fine. I
okay.
get.
Yeah, yeah,
Your
that's
audience is about the same ratio. Like
Yeah,
I go
it's
in,
about
most
the
of them are cool.
So Ralph just goes, 60% of your audience hates me. 40 like me. And then Merch is like, yeah, same for me on your show.
Oh, and then some of them are like, tink, tink, tink. Oh, yeah.
Tink, tink, tink. Very funny. Classic.
Ting, ting, ting.
Tink, 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 tink. That's a whole other kind of
So
words.
I do apologize. That was not my intention. The only
Set
thing
up
I
here?
could do was restart the fucking computer. My God,
Fine.
you know what? Turn it off and turn it back on. Works every fucking time.
Re-
It's,
Whoa.
So you're alive.
The extent of
You're
Ralph's
alive.
Oh, man.
So you're alive.
I turn that shit on. I turn it off. Merch, it works every time. It's like the same approach Ralph had to fixing the Roadcaster, where he pulled the Fonza Rally and would just bang on the
Fucking
Roadcaster, and then it actually started working.
But
again.
It had a
broke.
permanent debuff.
Oh
Where-
man,
Every minute it would turn off for 3 seconds. Got a
I'm
debuff.
so fucking funny. He's like, "Work, you piece of shit!" He's fucking slamming. It's so funny. Oh man.
yeah.
What are we gonna do without this guy? He's gonna die soon, man. What are we gonna do without him?
Yeah, you know what's funny when we all thought he was dead, he's like, they were no, we were all sad. We were like,
All morning, like the content's over.
we were like,
That
no.
was it.
The
What
worst
a
ending?
shit, buddy.
We need at least a fucking firework ending, you know?
You sound pumped.
Alive. You know, I
No, he goes,
Mersh just talks. You sound pumped to be alive, bro. Look at Mersh knows what he's doing. He's got this sly smile on him. Oh man,
wow.
That's funny, buddy.
Oh, Mercer's doing his eyebrows, huh? Those are very like.
you have no idea, Mersh. And I'm not gonna tell it all right now, but I went to Colombia. That was the easy part of my journey. And
The easy part was going to Colombia.
Oh, man.
This is fun.
and I went to Tijuana, and you know the fuckheads, you know, Harry Morris and all these people. They're like,
The
well, Ralph,
fuckheads. One of the things, the Harry, hey Harry, I hear you're nothing but a fuckhead. What do you think about that, fuckhead, Harry? Ooh, you really owned Harry with
Yeah.
that one, Ralph. Except you know his daughter's back. He can see his granddaughter, and oh wait, Ralph, you can't. Oh, and also Harry still lives in America, and he didn't change the name his daddy gave him. Doesn't run like a little pussy like you, Ralph.
Wow.
Tough,
you know,
Ralph.
skipped out on his first visit with my son. Actually, no, I went there at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
Thinking,
actually, I
You
didn't
wanna
skip
know?
out. I was
It was
late.
actually at 1 o'clock, and Harry Morris is a poo-poo head to suggest otherwise.
Well,
What's that, Harry? Do you eat your own poop? Oh, wait, that's me, Harry. I thumbed your daughter's ass and ate your daughter's poop, Harry. Do you feel owned by that, Harry? I watched your daughter get f***ed up the ass by a Mexican gigolo that I paid for, Harry. How do you feel about that one?
by the way, he does say the thing about it is like he has to go. The thing about it, like every time he's felted. Well, the thing about me being felted there is
I was going to get through in 30 minutes,
he went. He thought he was gonna get through the border in 30 minutes.
and I
Right.
didn't. And
By the way,
mother of my
Ralph
son,
should know right well is like he never gets through the border without issues. He
Yeah.
always has problems.
Always,
Always.
be early. Be early.
is a fill in the blank. And
Ghostballs brought up one. Ghostballs brought. Remember, Ralph lied about Pantsu sucking his wiener in front of the house. Like, what a fucking weird thing. Oh yeah, Harry. Well, Pantsu sucked my dick in front of the house.
Wait, like, yeah, what?
What?
Sure, okay.
my clock, thinking I was going to get through in 30 minutes. And I
His nose is just like busted. You can hear him talking like this because he's been snorting for the last fucking 10 days.
didn't. And the mother of my son is a
You hear that, right?
fill in the blank. And so
But-
she gave me
but you hear his
20 minutes
nose,
to
though?
get
You-
across.
the-
I couldn't-
I
because it
know,
just-
yeah,
yeah.
you can hear it. It's totally fucked up.
Yeah.
Not just from the drugs, but they also busted his fucking nose.
Yeah,
too.
true. Yeah, it's both.
Straight up. But I love how he's shit talking Faith. It's like, man, it's just like we're in the endless rerun cycle of this now. Like
Mm.
the writers ran out of ideas like 2-3 seasons ago, and now we're just in the endless loop of, well, Faith Vickers is a fucking bitch, and you too, Harry. Like it's the novelty is gone.
It is.
Do you know what I'm saying? It really is. It's like, okay, you're fighting with your in-laws and your baby mamas again. Is this gonna go anywhere? Like it really peaked when Harry smashed the wrestling belt, and it's kind of been downhill from that point, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I took out a lot of this, by the
get
way.
across. Regardless, I got across on the second day. My son
Dad
is,
Ralph theory. Dad Ralph theory. It really is Dad Ralph
It's like
theory.
Dead Link.
Not only are people theorizing that Ralph is actually dead, but we're basically in a timeline now where it seems like the Ralph drama is being made by an AI. It's like Chat GPT Ralph lore, where it's just a sad lib facsimile of what we once had.
a joy. He almost made me cry. I don't want to bring the mood down, but he didn't want to leave, and we were having a great time.
Bro,
And
I
like,
smashed
why-
out 15 minutes of him talking about his son and almost
Why-
crying. 10 minutes.
why are you telling people this?
It went on forever. It went on
No-
for so long. I deleted all.
No
of it,
one
though.
wants to hear about your visits with your son.
Yeah.
Like, no, as he even points out, like it's kind of sad. You
Yeah.
know, that Ralph can only see his son behind fucking glass. Like,
Ra-
sheesh.
Ralph drowned creepypasta. The Ralph drowned. Like Ben drowns.
then things went downhill from there. And so I won't go into not.
Did you find your phone?
No.
Merch just with the little needlings, the little proddings of Ralph. He knows
Did you
right well what
find
he's
your-
doing. Did you? It's like a
He was
surf.
robbed.
Did you find your phone, buddy?
He was beaten up and robbed in Tijuana. Not even in Colombia, in Tijuana.
But like,
There's no but. You find your phone? No, but what?
I have some leads I'm pursuing.
have some leads.
nothing to do with him, but I went and I had an argument with a person named Lynx. I don't know if you know that person.
Okay.
Yeah. The chick with the nice tits.
I
So you guys
deleted
aren't
all
friends
of this,
anymore.
by the way.
First,
What is
chick
She can burn in hell
nice
for all I
Jesus.
care.
Oh my God.
This is
Like,
crazy.
it's just like Ralph's burned 109 friendships, but it's always everybody else's fault.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, watch this.
A person named Lynx. I don't know if you know that person.
Yeah. The chick with the nice tits. So
Was-
you guys aren't friends anymore.
Nah, she can burn in hell for all I care.
Jesus, that escalated.
So like
Mersh
the
acting
reason-
like he's surprised that a
Yeah,
Ralph friendship
Whoa.
escalated into bitter hatred where he wishes them an eternal torment in the flames of hell for a transgression that was very slight and petty.
That's not that's not surprising at all. That's like,
Oh.
like okay, like yeah, the
The
norm.
sky is blue today and the sun rose, and Ralph is freaking out at somebody who used to be his friend. Okay.
Again, Chat GPT wrote the storyline.
is she just blocked me like an hour ago. She kept sending me messages about like who took her channel down. I'm like, I mean, basically, I don't give a you know, you blame me publicly, you trash me publicly. Why do I give a who took your channel down? Like you intimated that it might be me. publicly and privately that took your channel down. So I don't give a if your channel stays down, if you stay down, if you fucking choke to death on a dick. I really don't give a what the happens to you, bitch.
Okay, so then he went on for like
Merce loving it.
He went on for like 10 minutes about links and shit.
It's like, I didn't take it down, Links. As a matter of fact, it was probably you who flagged your own channel down, Links. Well, you think we were just gonna holler here all day? I could holler over you all day, Links. His history repeats itself. It's like poetry.
Yeah. Well, he blames Keemstar, but that's irrelevant to this situation. Okay, here we go.
I won't go into the Tijuana story because
I gotta say, it's like, she doesn't have a really. I don't. Oh my god, she's so retarded.
Well, the whole like Ralph and her, like I don't even know. I've not been paying attention. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've been
30 live viewers. Like,
I don't know.
The great conspiracy to flag down the mighty platform of Links.
I'm gonna say this the truth. I'm so far removed from lolcow stuff. They're doing their thing.
Bro, it's
We're
all
doing
fake.
our thing.
It's all fake. It's all gay over there all the time. And I've got enough Fell for It Again awards.
We fell for it like 5 times. We gotta stop.
I keep falling for it. I'm like, no, surely this time it's real.
This one's real.
Fell for it again. So I'm just checked out on it. Anything to do with it, I'm checked out on. And it's just like, no. Not interested.
God bless them. Do your thing. Do your Jerry Springer thing. I'm just whatever.
That's its own arc.
What are you talking about here?
Go into you, bitch. I was stranded. I won't go into the Tijuana story because that's its own arc. And that's going to go into the book. And so I won't reveal what all happened, but it was.
Mercy's gonna press him and go like he's gonna say this is a convoluted story right now, but remove the juicy bits, and Mercy's gonna be like, "You told me that you have to tell this crazy story, and all we're hearing about is the taxi rides." Mercy's gonna press him. It's funny. It's actually pretty funny.
Let's go.
Nightmare to get back. To Merida.
This is the setup.
It was an absolute fucking nightmare without a phone, without any pesos, without any.
Yeah, imagine.
Imagine being peso-less. He was peso-less. He's peso-less. Oh no! Brokey alert! Bro, no pesos.
His wallet.
How the does that even happen?
His wallet.
Oh my god!
I guarantee you, his wallet was stolen too, but he doesn't say that.
A peso, my kingdom for a peso, bitch.
It has to be his wallet, right? Because wouldn't you be able to head to an ATM with your wallet or like, have cards?
He doesn't actually carry his cards with him. He keeps his cards in like his Samsung wallet.
Oh,
on his phone.
That's not smart.
Okay, so here's the reasoning, I believe, is because he knows he's going to lose everything he has because he's drunk and belligerent. So his thinking is if he keeps his physical cards at the shack in Merida, it's just so embarrassing that he then can't lose them. He can only lose the phone.
But then you lose your phone and you're now moneyless.
You're now peso-less.
Okay.
I don't even like being stuck in Tampa if my phone's missing and I have no cash on me. You know what I mean?
I had to go to. I'll tell you this part. I walked through Tijuana at 12 a.m. and I went to the San Ysidro crossing, which is not the usual crossing. I usually go to Otay. And so I got there.
All day.
I don't know what to do. And the guard said, "Hey, just."
That sounds like a nightmare story, bro.
Imagine it's like an American citizen having to illegally cross the border. Like it's just so sad. This is Ralph's life. He has to illegally cross the Mexican border.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Up on the trolley, like they'll let you ride. They know you don't have any money, like whatever.
They know he doesn't have any money. They just look at him. They're like, "Oh, senor, you broke, huh? Hop on the trolley anyway. We get you where you need to go,
So-
gringo.
Is the trolley like the illegal, like you're shipped in a container to like?
I don't know.
don't
This
know.
guy like stashed himself in the cargo of fucking onions or something. I don't know. I just imagine he just jumped into a big pile of fucking garbage to mask his smell, and he just rode the garbage train all the way back.
The garbage train. Wacky shucks for 5 subs.
Ralph's at the point where he's having to rely on the kindness of Mexican strangers to survive.
This must have been a nightmare, man. Oh,
And so I rode to the Otay crossing. I went back to the same fucking place, and Nady Bakes got me another ticket. And
Nady Bakes bought him 2 tickets.
Bro, he had to. What is this guy doing with his life where Ralph had no money, he had no phone, he had nothing? This guy had to buy him a ticket. Ralph f***ed it up. And then the guy bought Ralph another ticket. It's like, at a certain point, he's be like, you're on your own, dude.
Yeah.
I already bought you a ticket because you're broke. You need me to buy you another ticket? Just die. At a certain point, I don't know. The guy didn't want the content to end, so he bought him another ticket.
Yo, okay, hey, I want chat. Okay, how about this? Gunt Ranger. Imagine I threw you a DM on Twitter and went, listen, bud, I'm going to need a plane ticket home. Like,
Listen, bro, I'm in fucking Venezuela. Don't ask how I got here, but I'm under a park bench in Venezuela, and I have no phone. I have no money. Will you get me home?
please.
If you let Worski just die,
I need 2 tickets and a Western Union stat.
please.
made it through the
Can you buy me a car while you're at it?
the mistake the first time, without getting into the particular. When you walk into Tijuana, it's like another world, brother. And
Okay.
Mersh just on his phone. Mersh is just on his fucking phone.
so, if I would have had 300 pesos, I could have just gotten into a taxi. And
300
not even
pesos.
having 300 pesos. 300 pesos
he didn't bring
is
it-
what, $4?
So, dude, 21 Canadian dollars. 17 American. Okay, by the way, this is how you know he lost his wallet, Ash. Because you have to have pesos to pay the cabbie. They don't have fucking ATMs. And they don't have like a fucking card machines, reader machines. They're fucking, you don't have $20.
and
Oh my
no
God.
big deal, right? But like the first time I went through, I didn't get into a taxi because I didn't have any fucking money, and so I was just gonna walk to the
Wallet
airport.
stolen.
Well,
Wallet
that
stolen.
didn't work out, and I won't reveal everything that happened there. Eventually I will, but
We're
so
just
I
like,
went
what the
back to-
hell are we talking about here?
Yeah,
This
don't
is
worry.
like the worst fucking story ever. If you didn't know anything else about Ralph, like if you didn't know all of the lore and how funny it is to hear him suffer, you would be like, this is like a rambling bum on the side of the road. Like,
Yeah.
let's you bounce this collar. Kick him. Kick him.
By the
That's
way,
what they would say.
why didn't he call an Uber? He lost his phone. His phone was stolen. His phone was stolen. He has no phone or wallet. Okay, guys? He's ID-less.
go take to that same fucking place, and they let me use the phone, and I got a ticket, and I said, hey man, I need Western Union this time because like
He's I need a Western Union.
Hey, Pepe, I need a Western Union MoneyGram stat.
Come
Oh
on.
my God, man.
like you can't walk. There's certain places you can walk through Tijuana. There's certain places you don't want to walk through Tijuana, right?
Why did you
and-
go there in the first place? This is insane.
For
dude.
prostitution.
Oh
He's
man.
okay, him saying he's celibate is it's like an alcoholic who had that bad night that changed their
Yeah.
life. He's like, listen, I can't be fucking prostitutes. He's gonna be fucking prostitutes next week.
His fucking Memphis Micro fell off. That's what
Yeah.
So
I bet you he was robbed by a prostitute. Guarantee you. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
You know, when I went back across the second time, I said, "Hey, 300 pesos. Okay, straight to the airport." The first time, that's not
He
what happened.
asked his fucking donator for $18. Did you send me $18 on Western Union? The fee is more than the fucking money.
You know, the guy's like, "Are you sure you don't want more than that?" This is like with fucking my broke buddies from fucking high school. They hit me up.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, can you loan me $20? I swear to God, this happened. Hey, bud, can you loan me $20 for a pack of smokes?
Here's 50.
And then, you know, it's but then the worst part is his buddy hits me back up later. He's like, "Hey, can you loan me another $20 so I can get cigarettes for my mom?" No fucking, no joke, buddy. Like, he's like, "Can you get me $20 for another pack of cigarettes for my mom?" Like, holy fuck, bud.
It's time to
Holy,
quit smoking there, you know?
It's time to get a fucking job, buddy.
Happened, and some other things took place, and
But then
and
that motherfucker will like duck you for weeks over a $40 fucking debt. "Hey man, how are you doing?" No response. "Oh bro, you want to fucking chill?" No response, because he doesn't have the fun. At a certain point, it's like, do you forgive the $40? Like, what do? The guy's
You
gonna
have
fucking
to.
ghost you over $40.
You gotta
Like,
go. Don't worry about that 40, bro.
oh my God.
to go through that. But,
All right, you got to give us something, Ralph, because we're getting is the taxi rides and the walk parts. You got to give the audience something.
I don't want to reveal
this
it.
motherfucker calls in and he's like, "All right, I got to tell you about Tijuana," and then every time there's some good shit, he's hitting the fast forward button.
Mersh, you're a smart guy.
Oh, I know, but the audience is like, so you. All right, so this is a story.
Ralph's like, look, you could fill in the blanks yourself. Just tell us.
So he's like, "Yeah, I went to go see my kid, right?" And then I got to Tijuana, right? So I couldn't figure out if I could get a taxi, but then I was able to get a taxi. And then some stuff happened. And then fast forward to then I'm in a taxi again. And we're taking a taxi to the next taxi.
So Mersh has called it out. This is basically the IP2 content scam, but it's Ralph's story, you know, where it's just like the IP2, they're driving around. You guys, we swear there's going to be content soon.
From driving to driving.
They stop off at the gas station to get some beef jerky and gas. Like, guys, we're gonna be at the destination soon. We swear.
Remember the baked Alaska? It was just gas station to gas station for like days.
And he swears there's gonna be content, and then he just arrives home and ends the fucking stream. Just like pockets like $40 in spare change. Oh man!
And then some stuff happened. I can't reveal.
I lost my phone. I missed my flight, and then I got across. And I had a flight booked, and I went through, but I didn't have any money.
Wait,
but I didn't have any money.
Oh my God! My phone missed flight, got through, no fucking money,
bro. It's crazy.
And so I said, okay, I'll just walk to the airport. Well,
walked to the airport in Tijuana.
It turns out, you know this maybe, the Tijuana officers, the city officers, not the Guardia Nacional, the city police in Tijuana are crooked as
what?
Yeah, you don't say.
Hassled him.
You don't
You guys
say.
shook down
They're
by
like,
cops.
where is the bribe? You're supposed to give us a bribe when you go through, huh? Like, it's true.
Whoa.
Like, when you go there, you have to bribe them for everything. It's just expect. And Ralph didn't have any cash for a bribe, so he got felted.
Oh, shakedowns.
I wouldn't make allegations like that, dude.
Yeah, I
without
know. You
proof.
couldn't believe it. And so things happened, and you know, I was delayed for 30 hours. I'll just say that. How about
Things. I was delayed for 30 hours. Did they figure his butthole?
They did. They're like, let's pull out the rubber gloves for this one. And they made balloon animals in his rectum all day and all night.
Things happen.
Things happened. What happened?
Or he'll tell
what
us.
What things he was with diameter, buddy?
Let's just say there was a cold room. Watch this.
Watch
this.
And they let me go at midnight. And
30 hours in a Mexican jail.
He'll elaborate here.
I'm just gonna sit there at the bus stop. I said, "Nigga, I'm walking to fucking San Diego. I don't give a shit." And I'm walking.
Bro, imagine having to walk from Mexico to San Diego. I'll go walk to San Diego, and I will walk 500 miles, and you will walk 500 more just to see my son Xander through plexiglass for a couple minutes.
He needs to just go home.
Gang territory and
He's walking through gang territory.
you know, like people.
Look at Mersh. Mersh is like, what?
This isn't gonna end well. Is it?
No.
Ralph's gonna end up in a cartel tape, getting his fingers cut off one by one, and then like.
That's when we were on Robot Streamer.
And then I walked up to the guard, and he said, "Hey, just get on the trolley. They don't check that."
Sorry,
he said,
I was just watching Lalo get punched in the face. I guess we'll cover that later.
Oh, suffer, Lalo. We told you not to, bro.
What the Gracie's
Lalo,
new boyfriend
I thanked
beat
you,
him.
Lalo. Lalo, I thanked you, bro.
Like, oh, he gets fucking, oh my God, he's bleeding.
Listen, sometimes young bucks need to learn it the hard way.
We weren't
Sometimes you only learn through experience that simping ain't an easy path there, Lalo.
You know what? Here, it's a 10-second clip here. Let's just show people because it's. Remember, guys, he was on the show and we warned him. Well,
remember, we told him he should stay away from Grace Thorpe.
Well, she has a new boyfriend, and this is what happened.
Bossman Jack at the dollar store.
Fight him. Fight him. Leave him alone. Fight him. Leave him alone.
Oh! Got his shit rocked. One more time. One more time, buddy. We tried to save you from this.
We warned this.
Fight your friend over here. Fight him. Fight him. Leave him alone. Fight him. Leave him alone.
Oh, clutch and clean.
We warned this guy.
You might be wondering how I got here. By the way, we got Virgil for 10 subs.
Let's go.
And Ramsos85 for 10 subs.
Let's go.
Steve Bergstein Goldman for a sub, and the Buzz CJC for a sub.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Big support. All right, let's continue. That's so funny.
And you can get on the
Got his
bus.
shit
No, Ralph's
rocked.
not over. No, I just
A
did a second.
90-pound emaciated twin just rocked Lalo's shit.
Yeah.
It's time to get off the internet, bro. Graduate college, get a job, find your bearings in life, and then decide if you want to be an e-celeb clown or not. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that sad,
You're way
though?
too young to be committing to being Grace's cock. Like, come on, man.
Isn't that sad? He's like been trying to Grace for like years now, and this one fucking
We'll
shaggy
get back to
looking.
Grace, but like my whole argument with him, right? It comes down to this. He's like, "Well, isn't Grace?" It's like, it'd be one thing if you actually were fucking her, Lalo.
Yes.
You could try and make some argument that, okay, she's decent looking or whatever, but you're just some hanger-on that's getting used and abused in their sick circus game. You gotta walk away, bro. You gotta walk away.
Yeah. Like if she was sucking him off, it'd be like, well, at least that's why he wants to stay there.
I get a
But
ticket for that, maybe not. So I got on the bus, and then I got off at the wrong spot.
he got off at the wrong bus stop. He snuck on the bus and got off at the wrong stop.
And I walked
Buddy,
into this.
Imagine having to sneak onto the bus.
Yeah.
Like you're just too broke for the bus, but not even the bus in America. You're too broke for the bus in Mexico. That's a level of broke that's unfathomable to me. Like, just go fucking pick up change on the sidewalk or something, man.
Ash, let me put on a song for one
He's
sec, guys.
poor.
I'm gonna lower our mics. I gotta tell Ashton something. It's a surprise. Ashton, hang on, hang
Oh.
on.
The best surprise is a surprise.
Okay, I'm gonna lower our mics 1 second.
DJ
I promise.
Ray for 10 subs.
Let's
Let's
go!
go.
Guys, thank you, DJ Ray. Big support. Don't worry, guys. We'll announce it soon, but let me lower the volume here. It's good.
The best news ever.
Okay.
The house won huge.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we won't be revealing anything quite yet, but let's just say good things are
It's
happening.
great.
Good things
It's
are
great.
happening. Yeah.
It's good.
Ashton, you're hype, right?
Oh, I'm hyped.
Yeah. Me too.
I've never been so excited in all my fucking life. I'm gonna.
He said, "Hey, you want this? You want a banana?" Like, yeah.
What?
Okay, so let me explain what he said. Okay, we've been pausing a lot.
Ridiculous.
So he snuck on the bus, got off on the wrong stop, is in gangland territory, and he looked so bad that a biker, part of a gang, goes, "Listen, bro, I'll give you a banana because you're gonna die
The
in the middle."
biker with the heart of gold.
Yes.
Can you imagine? And like this thing is this biker man. He lives in Mexico in gangland territory. So he sees people that are like destitute, like brutally impoverished by third world standards every day. He just walks by them, like life is good. I'm walking on sunshine. He sees Ralph. He goes, "Oh man, I better do something. This guy's gonna die." Ralph must have been on death's fucking door, bro. He must have been crawling on his fucking hands and knees in the fucking desert, just like crawl. God, gotta stay alive to own Jim. You gotta imagine in Ralph's mind as he's crawling on his hands and knees through broken glass in Mexican gangland desert territory. The only thing that's going on in his mind is he's thinking about us popping champagne at his death, and he's thinking about Jim laughing at the news of his death. He's hearing Medicare's laugh echoing through his fucking brain. I must keep going. Gotta own Medicare.
Oh man.
He's just yelling. He's hallucinating Gator. He sees Shannon before him. Let's see the biker that came to his rescue. He envisioned Shannon. Gator, is that you? Do you have the emergency banana, Gator? He's in the luchador mask because he's in Mexico. And it's just
This is a nightmare story, dude. This is
oh my god.
He said, "Do you want 2 bananas?" I'm like, "Yeah, and not banana as a dick, but like banana as."
I want 2. Do you want 2 bananas? Yeah, I want 2 bananas, Gator. Do you have ice cream for it, Gator? You got a 2 banana split for me, Gator? I love how he has to clarify that it wasn't a dick. Which it's like, who was even thinking that? Who is it? You know what I'm saying?
Did he suck off the biker for fucking?
Was it really
banana?
a dick? Like, because the thing is, whenever Ralph copes like this, it's usually the truth. You know what I'm saying? So did he actually suck off a biker in order for the nourishment to survive?
for the protein in the cum?
Would it be a calorie surplus for him or a deficit? It just really depends on how quickly he's able to get the Mexican biker to ejaculate into his mouth.
Oh my god.
I need that protein, Mr. Biker. I gotta get it somehow. Don't you worry, I got some soft, gunty lips.
Oh.
Then like
Not
actual
my first
food.
time.
By
By the way, a biker just had 2 bananas like on him? Like, what do you mean?
Why did the biker have bananas in his back pocket? Is he Donkey Kong? He's got a banana horde in his backpack. This doesn't make sense.
It's horrible so far.
Yeah,
sounds horrible.
Ralph's
horrible.
dying in the desert somewhere, bro.
It's like Beavis and Butthead when they're in the desert in Nevada.
Yes,
Remember?
yes.
Starts
Bro, if
hallucinating.
only he had his trusty steed Pantsu to ride throughout the desert, but unfortunately,
We're in Gunk country now.
And so he gave me.
I guess he is, hon. Just Thompson.
Buy the bus ticket, take the ride, bish. Except if you're too poor and you're peso-less, then you sneak onto the bus like a broke dick bum and then beg a biker for a banana. The saga of Gunter S. Thompson is gonzo out here.
Donkey Gunt country.
He gave me 2 bananas. I ate that shit quick as fuck.
Gave him 2
And then-
bananas. Can you imagine? He's just fucking choking on this banana, bro. Like, just fucking deep throating the banana. He scarfed down the banana. He scarfed down the phallic object. Like he
This is Ralph.
he's gonna die.
Ralph fucking.
Both fucking hands. Oh, I gotta get those bananas. I gotta get the potassium, bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. We got Bad Banner for 5 subs.
God
Donkey
damn.
Kong Country.
Donkey.
This is Gun Country, bitch.
Then I got back to the bus, the bus stop, and I said, "Hey, man, I got off in the wrong spot. I don't have any money.
Man.
I mean, I do have money, but I have no way to access it." I said, "Hey, can
Thank you.
Just let me ride to the Otay Mesa crossing?" And he said,
What,
"Sure."
his back?
Which
Oh,
is
so
what
you
the
had-
guards.
What, did he put him in the sidecar? Can you imagine? You're some MS-13 biker, gangster member of the cartel, and you've got the Gunt in the sidecar. This like emaciated, disheveled, homeless hobo version of Ralph in the sidecar, and he's got a banana in his hand in the sidecar, eating the banana as you're flying down the Mexican highway
With the helmet with like the 2 like flaps on the back.
He's got the fucking Piccolob helmet with the spike on it.
Yeah,
and
he's got the
banana in his
steampunk
mouth.
goggles.
Imagine it's up to you. Imagine the choice is yours. Do you let Ralph live or die? That was the situation that this man found himself in. And he decided that Ralph needed to suffer more.
Yeah.
That whoa.
I not trying to squeeze him out of money, but I was like I need a Western Union. Like I can't go back to Tijuana and just walk through Tijuana.
No, dude.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. And so as soon as I went into Tijuana the next time, 300 pesos, they took me straight to the airport. And it was all good.
$18.
But I looked like hell. Like it
No
was
doubt.
it was a disaster. Medellin is much safer. Medellin, as they say in Colombia. It's not Medellin. It's Medellin in Colombia. But
Sir,
can
can you just put the story of you dying in the desert in the bag? We don't need an explanation of how to say Medellin, Medellin, Modelos.
Yeah.
He knows what Modelos are. He should suck back a few more of those and put the haulers in the bag.
Yo, I'm not joking. Even as Gaylogger, who has the whole clip of this, I took out a lot of this story. I
made it through.
It was
got to
tough
the airport, and I'm
The old
back in
school
Merida.
shit. I've been through the desert with no horse to my name. Took some pills to numb me to the pain.
Gaylogger says, yes, you did. I had to edit this in a way where the story made sense, but still remove all the nonsensical jargon. Like, yeah.
No, but Yeah, it was.
We're about to be. We're about to hit the. Don't worry, the arc where it's the drugs and the barebacking hooker and coming in that, being fucking blackout and dying almost. Guys, it gets crazier. This is nothing. This is like the setup. This is the setup.
Like I had to walk an hour to fucking San Diego to the wrong crossing, but like I didn't give a. I just had to get to America.
You walked to the wrong border.
I walked to the wrong crossing, but I didn't even give a fuck, bitch.
Right.
It was a whole hour. It wasn't even hot outside, Sandra.
And so, like, whatever. And I made it there, and then I took the trolley, took the buses, and got to Otay Mesa crossing, and
what a life!
I got back to that same place I was at on Monday, and I said, "Hey, shit happened. Hey. I'm not gonna go into every single thing that happened, but like, shit happened. I didn't make it,
guys. I'm gonna tell you, it was probably the worst nightmare ever,
bro.
It was probably so scary, dude. Like the scaredest you've ever been. Times that by 10. That's like what happened there.
I actually can't even believe that this is his life.
Yeah, like
how he finds the will to continue is I ain't heard no bell, bitch. I ain't heard no bell.
Yeah,
I'm still standing here, man.
Buddy, he probably pissed himself.
Oh my God, man.
And so they let me use the phone again, and
let me
Nady
use
Bakes
the
bought me
phone.
another ticket, and
how many tickets did this man
buy?
3 tickets.
Merida. So it was.
Shout out to Nady Bakes for fucking.
Yeah, shout out to Nady Bakes. Like, he's a legend, dude. Look, dude, I'm telling you guys this. Like, I'm not trying to sound like hard or anything like that, but most
buddy, you
motherfuckers
sound soft as shit. Like, buddy, you got punked out and bagged a biker for a banana on your knees while you were crawling through the desert.
Most people would fucking die in this situation. Most people wouldn't put themselves in that situation, Ralph. Like, you're a fucking Lloyd. Like, he's actually the dumbest guy alive.
Not like I was walking down the freeway in Tijuana.
What the fuck? The freeway of Tijuana?
Oh, bro, I just love it. He's on the side of the freeway, and a Mexican just hits him with a big bag of trash.
Right man!
like Ralph's the crying Indian in that commercial, and the fucking liquor bottle smashes at his fucking feet.
Yeah, honestly, shout outs to him not being dead for real. Like, that is a fucking like almost death story for sure.
Why am I here just to suffer? Yes, bitch.
Yes, you are.
And so
the bottle kids, the Mexican bottle kids.
I would
bottle kids.
Oh, because there was no other choice, right? And so it was insane. It was insane. I made it through. They robbed me for some of my shit, of course, because that's how they do.
What? That's how they do.
Wait, side story. I was robbed. Side story. I got robbed.
Yeah, so there was a lot of things that happened. One of them just happened to be I was robbed for all my shit. But we're not gonna talk about that because it was really emasculating and embarrassing that they took all my stuff.
By the way, what a shitty storyteller. Tells 10 minutes about the taxi and the fucking walking, and then skims over the robbery story? Like, that should be like the fucking piece de resistance. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
Oh my God.
I
was robbed, by the way. Anyway.
I'm still alive, and I made it back through. I'm back in Merida, and so it was crazy. They didn't actually, they didn't break my nose, because if they did, I would be able to move it around, right? you know, when your nose
He's
is broken,
speaking
you
from
can.
experience because it's been broken several times by a number of pimps in various countries. It's not his first rodeo.
So
Not his first time.
So he was beat up. He was obviously beat up by these robbers.
Like shift it around.
No, I know it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, my
Fucked me up.
nose is swollen. It's not broken, but it's like.
Can Ralph not tell that Mersh is loving this? Like Mersh is so happy that Ralph is suffering.
Yeah, of course. Of
Mersh
course.
is like, light him up if you got him. We're smoking that Ralph pack today on the program. I don't really know why he's here, guys, but he is.
Like swollen. So they didn't actually break it. Then I was sitting in a certain place. I won't say where.
Where? Listen.
And it was the coldest fucking place ever.
Well, when you say that, we know what place.
It was cold.
It was jail. It was jail. He got, after getting robbed, he got arrested.
Oh, it looks like you're cold now, aren't you, Ralphie? Suffer, Ralph.
You ready for the
Shake, shiver, and shovel, Ralph. Suffer, bitch.
You ready for the handcuff to the wall story?
Handcuffed to the wall.
Oh, but don't worry, he's better than most of us. Cause watch.
It's not even cold inside jail.
You know what? And they said this is Mexico, and they put
This is Mexico. This senor is Mexico. Suffer.
Oh,
yes.
Jail.
Yes.
It
doesn't get any better than this shit. It just doesn't.
It's really the best. Oh my god.
On the they chained my hand to the bar, right? And so, but they chained it so loose that I was able to slip my hand out of whatever they chained it in, right? And so one of the guards came up and he said, "I can see you holding it. Like I know you're not like chained up, right?" And I was like, "Man, can you just like, yeah, you're right. I slipped my hand out."
Listen, please, can't you just give me a break, Mexican police officer, please?
But he's broken.
It's so cold in this cell, senor. Please.
He's a broken person. Isn't he broken?
He's in a pen like a pig.
Oh.
Ethan Ralph in chains. I remember back in the day, we just see like 5 years ago, the comments said, Ethan Ralph in chains. Now he really is in chains, chained to the fucking wall. Oh,
Please,
man.
Senor, have mercy on me.
Hollering. Do you think he gave the guard a suey?
Because I don't know how to do that. But can you just take this fucking off me? And he did. But there was a guy in there that had his legs chained around the bars for like 30 hours straight.
So Ralph was in there for 30 hours in jail.
30 straight
30 hours before releasing the 30 hours.
Chat said he's in Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay, buddy.
But 30 hours in a cold Mexican. Did they feed him? Probably not, eh?
No, probably he had seizures because they wouldn't give him his Xanax or his
Oh.
So he's cuffed.
Oh, we're getting there.
Like having fucking seizures. Like
we're getting there. That story is fucking wild.
And so, anyway, they let us out at midnight, and it's just like, hey, you're out, go, and
figure it out, dude.
Ram.
You know, they said this was the way to the Otay crossing, but it looked kind of shady. So I just walked to the.
They just point Ralph right to gangland territory. Yeah, gringo, this is the way to the Otay crossing for sure, for real, no cap, gringo. And then it's just straight up, he's getting sodomized, like
yeah.
Someone
goes, "Is this made up?" Why would Ralph would make up him winning. He wouldn't make up him losing.
And then all of the officers were fans of the kill
yeah,
stream.
yeah, exactly.
And then the correctional officer made me a steak dinner with a glass of wine. And then he gave me $500 real life super chat, bitch.
Yeah,
That would be the Ralph version. So you got to realize, if this is the version that Ralph told, it was at least 10 times more embarrassing. At least.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, this is a made up story. He made himself seem not as bad. He was probably bro.
He was probably crying. Please,
buddy. He was probably along the way.
Let me out. Well, he was. His was violated.
Yeah.
Ysidro Crossing, and eventually I made it back to Otay. Eventually I made it back to Natty Bakes, and got another ticket, and got home. Like, it was the real gonzo shit. Like, I love Hunter S. Thompson. I thought Colombia was wild.
By the way, there was 10 minutes about the fucking book.
I must have forgot the Hunter S. Thompson story where he begged a biker to suck his banana, and then ended up in a Mexican jail cell, freezing to death, and begging the guard to uncuff him with tears in his eyes. I guess I forgot that one from the Good Doctor. Maybe it was in the Great Swine Hunt or some shit. I don't know. Or Generation of Swine, Great Shark Hunt. I don't know.
And I don't know if he's again.
Yeah, it was more like Gonzalo. It was more Gonzalo tier than Gonzo.
Gonzalo Lira.
Is it really the destiny of every member of the sector to die in prison? It's just really like. It's not looking good right now for all of us. It's kind of like in Watchmen, where Rorschach goes down the list. The Mothman is in an asylum in Maine. Dollar Bill shot. Like, Gonzalo Lira dead in Ukrainian cell. Like,
I don't want to keep you here all night, but like Colombia. So, do you know what Tusi is?
Yeah, the drug.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, of course.
Wink. Well, he's obviously hinting.
It's like a research chemical, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
I've never done it. I just know what it is.
Yeah, me neither. I never done it.
Well, Ralph goes hint. He's saying that for legal purposes.
What are you talking? There is no law where he is. Who gives a?
That's true.
Oh my God. Girls there love it, and it's ketamine and MDMA, and ecstasy. And
imagine ketamine and MDMA mixed.
Is this what Godwinson recommends?
That's awful, dude.
I don't know. Ralph, caffeine. You should try this mix of ketamine.
Well, Ralph was on everything. Ralph almost died.
Idea, Godwinson.
I think Ralph OD'd, to be honest, because the story he tells about tapering off Xanax, it sounds like an OD story, to be honest. Like, what?
Basically, and there's different versions of it, right? And so, of course, I've never done any illegal drugs.
No. It's degenerate.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
that disgusts me. I would never do that.
I'm listening to this for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm on the edge of my seat with this. I don't know where this is going next.
Guys, this is everyone listen.
But imagine you're sitting in a room and they have different versions of this merch. They have the pink, they call it pink cocaine in the US, but it's just Tusi there. And then they have Coco Chanel, and then they have Azul. And so the Azul like puts you in a fucking trance, basically, like, and like the whole
essentially what happened is Ralph got roofied and then he got raped.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
No, he wasn't
right?
roofied. He took it. He took it himself. He allowed himself to be in that position.
It's not even like you took it in your house, and
you're chilling, or a friend or something.
Or, you have like a sitter to make sure you don't jump off the roof. He took this in a foreign country where he doesn't speak the language.
In a room full of drugs. Yeah, and they're all on drugs. They're all on drugs. All of them.
Room is in a trance. The blue. Yeah, the blue. It's somebody in chat knows what I'm talking about. That blue, the blue will get you like,
can we stop? I don't want to hear him ever go, Bukowski. Yo, it's like, what
never want to hear Bukowski.
What the f he's talking about doing blue and pink cocaine? Like, what the f are we doing here?
Like, okay, look, you cannot.
At least Andy's cocaine was why we're in the multicolored cocaine galaxy now. Like, holy shit.
And by the way, this is like meth he's talking about too, snorting meth and like crazy shit. This is worse.
God.
No, and by the way, you're in a room with a bunch of prostitutes. Half are trans, and you're all fucked. Imagery.
Ralph got diametered in this room.
The imagery must have been like disgusting. What was happening in that room?
Let's keep going.
Fucking shit. The blue like puts you in a trance. I took a picture of that one girl. She's super sexy, and they're like, "Oh, that's a lady girl. That's a man." No, she's not at all. I ripped the condom, and I was like, "Oh, fuck." Like, of course, usually I don't care for condoms, but I didn't feel like arguing, so I was like, whatever.
The condom was ripped, and he just whatever.
Or I'll just put it on, and I was, attracted to her, so it didn't really affect me, right? It's wild because again, I was doing no drugs whatsoever. I want to be clear.
Okay. Again, he's joking.
No drugs did I do in Colombia. Not 95% pure cocaine, not Tusi, not blue. I didn't do any of that. I just want to be clear. But
buddy, in that cocktail at 40 years old, that could stop your heart.
What are we listening to?
That could stop your heart, bro. That's dangerous, dude. And his heart's not doing well, by the way. So it's like.
I was talking to her mostly through the translation app, and she was like, I don't know, it was kind of weird because she's like, drugs are bad and they're actually a mask for, problems, not mental problems necessarily, but like, self-medication, right?
Medication.
Like, yeah, that's exactly what they are.
I got a drinking problem.
And so, Clog and all these people, we're like, oh, he didn't even f her. Well, no, I f***ed her, but like we hung out for like 10 hours. Like, I wouldn't call her a hooker, is what I'm saying.
I want to call her a hooker.
You're on drugs, on MDMA and K, and God knows what else. You're talking to a hooker for 10 hours after you fucking inside of her bareback, which he'll repeat. He'll elaborate.
The hooker is that they leave.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
I wouldn't call her a hooker.
I would call her.
Guys, like she liked me.
Yeah,
she loved me. She wasn't a hooker. I swear she really liked my personality and my gun.
Oh my God.
Or a party girl.
Likely story, Ralph.
I'd call her a party girl. By the way, in Miami, where we all left and he ordered a hooker to the room, and we're like, Ralph, are you retarded? Like, why would you do that? Anyway, we made it back and he's drunk and he's just like, Andy, she let me kiss her on the lips. I fucking was like, ew.
Oh, I'm dying of cringe. Oh my God, I'm dying of cringe.
Me and AG luckily walked in.
Like 10 hours. Like, I wouldn't call her a hooker, is what I'm saying. I would call her a party girl.
Right.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Right.
I thought that was you or me that said that, to be honest. Like, did I say that? I can't. You know what? Right.
The delineation there. I don't
look.
know
It's okay to say she's a hooker if you didn't pay for it. It's all good.
Well,
it's all good.
But what I'm saying is, like, it wasn't like that. And
biting his
you know,
fingernail.
It wasn't like that. You know, it wasn't.
Mersh is on the edge of the seat. What's this guy gonna tell me next? Did he suck a dick? Like what?
I did her, of course, and you know, things happen, but whatever. But like, and so it was just supposed to be MIA until I showed up in Colombia, and so you know, it turned into Ralph might be dead, and then you know, me and Hunter Moore and TJ and everybody else.
Can I just say, like, he would be better off dead, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
At this point, like.
Honestly,
he only exists to be an object of mockery for people that hate him. It's really tough.
There, and you know, we were having a good time. I'll just say, and they were tagging the FBI and tagging Colombia like police, and Hunter was just like, by the way, God bless Hunter Moore, great guy. God bless TJ. He said, man, can you just put out something saying you're all right? Because like, I don't want to get a door knock. And
it's like a house full of drugs and prostitutes, probably some trafficking, probably allegedly, who knows? But like Ralph's like he's so stupid. He's so stupid. Like this drug dealer or allegedly whatever the he's like, bro, if you don't fucking say you're alive, you're getting kicked out.
If you know how it works in Colombia, I don't want to put him on blast or anything like that, but like, if you overstay your visa, it's no big deal.
Oh, there it is. I did leave it in. There it is. Listen to this.
I don't want to put him on blast or anything like that, but like, if you overstay your visa, it's no big deal. You just had to pay a fine, right?
Okay.
Why would you say that, Ralph?
So Hunter Moore is overstaying his visa and he was like, listen, I have a house full of drugs and prostitutes and I don't have a visa. And you're heat scoring it. Like Hunter Moore probably wanted Ralph dead.
Ralph is so fucking stupid. By the way, Ralph, you still live in Latin America. You basically live in a lawless hellscape and you're pissing off a guy who probably has serious connections.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that shit. Shut your fucking mouth. Like, seriously, man, shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah. Like, you have to be careful, bro.
And so, but like, still, if the police show up, it's not good. And so,
no shit.
He said, man, dude, it's getting crazy. They're tagging the FBI. Can you just like.
Yeah. And by the way, Ralph doxed the place within an hour of being there because the A-logs triangulated like the background to where he was staying immediately.
Say you're okay. And this was like 4 a.m. I don't even know what day it was. And I said, yeah, I can. And so I did, and I did that without links. I think that's why she's like mad at me, honestly. Because like, you know, we're the ones sitting there sitting ducks in the house, right? And so it's like, you know, people in the house and Hunter Moore.
Yeah, Edgar has a good point. Like, this is the happiest he's seen Mersh in years.
Yeah,
this might be the happy. Like Mersh is always like miserable,
low
depressed.
Energy.
You know, Ralph's actually like his suffering is making Mersh smile, light up, laugh. Mersh is like, finally, there's somebody lower than me.
Yeah.
At least my poverty is in America.
He's feeding on Ralph's fucking misery.
Like he would.
Like Ralph is like 40 years old, and this motherfucker is having to ride the Mexican bus. Like, man.
Yeah.
I don't even want to ride the bus in Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's one of my major life goals is to never have to ride the bus again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm on that streak and, you know, unless it's like from an airport, you know, the airport buses to a different terminal. That's the only bus ever.
Fuck me up or anything, but like, you know, he just asked me, hey, can you just say you're okay, right? Put out a tweet and say you're okay. And I did. And so, and he called that Lynx was going to turn on me from the start.
Anybody?
So
Listen,
everyone saw it coming.
This bitch is opening to every video. Hi, I'm Drama Queen Lynx, and I record everything.
Yeah.
Whoa, she snaked you? Really?
Whoa, buddy!
Whoa,
buddy!
Who could have seen it coming?
So I put out a tweet. I said, I'm okay. I'm fine. And so that's how that happened. But like, I didn't actually, I wasn't trying to turn it into a, Ralph's dead thing. It was more like Ralph's MIA.
Oh yeah, no. That was me. I want it on the record that that was me that was hyping it up. It was me, and it was honestly, if anybody wants to blame anyone, it was 50% me and 50% Godwinson.
It's funny because I messaged Mersh. He didn't see it till like 12 to or $7 to $12.
I'm already kind of like
for like 90%.
No, hang on. It gets it. Hang on.
Okay. Cocaine and Colombia.
Here we go.
12 grand.
I don't know. Yeah, here we go.
Or $7 to $12 per gram for like 90% purity cocaine in Colombia.
$7.
Yeah, I'm saying if it washed up on shore, I'm just making a phone call.
But you know what's funny is the Tusi is better. Not that I know.
Oh, the Tusi is better, is it, Ralph?
I just know what other people told me.
Imagine the cocaine not being enough. Being like, listen, I know I'm on 95% for Colombian cocaine, but I need more. Like, what the?
He wants to die.
This is yeah. Oh, he's trying to OD.
Bro, he's on a death wish at this point. The call of the void is strong, and he's trying to answer the call.
Yeah.
The Tusi's actually better than the cocaine. I sent somebody a message, and I won't say who, but I'd never done ketamine before.
I only did it
what a gross story.
Once, and it was by accident, so that's not fun.
Well, I did it, and I said, "God bless." I didn't say that word. I said the other word.
He did ketamine and went, God damn.
What the fuck is this even babbling about? This is like in fucking like some middle schooler bragging he smoked weed.
Yeah, man. Like, oh wow, congrats, bud.
This is like so.
He's 40.
You do the Tusi, especially the blue, the azul, like it's like crazy. And like people are shut in the room and
hey,
like,
Coke Ski, like shut the fuck up, bro.
They're all in a trance, and
this was last week. You're on fucking God knows what fucking manner of drugs, man.
Oh.
Message somebody and no names, and I will never say a name ever. And if any name said, no. But
what?
I said this like wow.
I'll say this. I literally give it until tomorrow until Ralph starts naming people who are in this room. Give it one day. I'll take their names to my grave. Like, how many times have we heard this stuff with Ralph?
The next day.
It's great. Just I was like, man, this ketamine is like, I'd never done it before, never have.
Okay, we've heard that. Oh my God.
He just talked about it for 5 minutes about how he did drugs, and he's like, "Oh, whips, did I fucking slip up?"
I'll just say it was wild, and the
you're on it right now.
Yeah, first night.
The third Ralph male seed is out there now.
Nah, she's on birth control, but like. I don't want to.
Yeah, that's super reliable Colombian birth control.
Yeah, you believe her? Yeah, exactly, Mersh.
Super reliable.
Hallelujah.
That was good.
Mersh.
That was funny.
My God, it's Mersh with the reality check. Ralph is devastated. By God.
Put out this tweet, and I was like up for 50 plus hours.
50 hours. 50 hours
50
with no
hours, you're up
sleep.
for over
And here's
2
the
straight days.
Here's his dying story, by the way. Sneedberg Stein Goldman for 5
subs.
Let's go. Okay, you ready for this story, Ash? This is crazy.
Okay about that in a minute too, but like,
Thank you.
I talked to her for so long, and of course we went and we had a great time and all that, but like we talked a lot too, and
God.
usually, you know, I would say I won't call her a whore because I think she's nice. Maybe that makes me a simp. I don't know.
Okay, where's the
Whatever.
fucking dying story?
It does
Next,
make
right?
you a fucking simp.
And I still don't know if I'm gonna say this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Well, let me say this, because I know the audience is going to get mad. I'm cucking content, but err on the side of caution. If you don't think you should,
Mersh.
maybe don't.
When Mersh
I'm
is
just looking out for
trying
you.
to, when you're getting strangled by Mersh,
Yeah.
that's a tough place to be, man. This is a guy who pulls out a gun and starts yelling out slurs and he's gonna genocide people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the guy strangling you.
Yeah. I'm gonna put
That's
it.
low.
I'm gonna put it on 1.5 until he finally says it.
I had a seizure.
Well, there you go. Had a seizure. You ready?
Ooh.
I hadn't had a seizure in 10 years.
Jesus.
Liar!
That's a lie.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Told
whoa,
us
whoa.
this like the other
Just
Well,
like
a year
couple
ago.
Years ago,
Yeah.
a year ago, you were telling us about all the seizures that you had been having, and you had recently had a seizure. Like, what is he talking about?
We know you. I said it on. He said you got like 6 seizures. 6.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you taper off Xanax and
It was not. Look, maybe the taper off
No.
Xanax was
What?
part of it. It was the drugs.
No,
it was
well,
the mixture.
It was the drugs, but I imagine he probably had multiple seizures. But I bet you when they put him in that holding cell for 30 hours and he had no access to drugs, I bet you he started convulsing on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't do it correctly, right? And so I had a seizure and I woke up and this absolute angel, was taking care of my knee. My knee's still fucked up, by the way.
Oh my God.
and-
Okay.
he busted.
The many injuries of Ethan Ralph. He's got a wonky fucking eye. He's got a fucking gimp tooth and arm. Like his arm and hand are fucked up. Now his knee is fucked up. His liver is decimated. His nose is fucking broken. Like, whoa, buddy. He's got a gunt. Like, what is left? He's got brain damage. Like, what is left of this man? That
Belted
hasn't
gun. Felted gun on wounded knee.
He's literally got to be in agony every moment of every day of his life.
The prostitute had to take care of him.
Buddy, it's time for the bell to be rung. Like, Ralph, like, you heard the bell.
I have a theory. that God won't let him go. So
I know.
So he
So
suffers
Ralph's
more.
gonna live to be 80 fucking years old.
So
man.
every second, it's just fucking torture.
And I talked to her later on that night and she said your body was fully purple. Because that's what happens.
I wish I had a cognitive decline. You know, that's not good, buddy. It means there's no oxygen in your fucking blood, buddy. You know, you could be fucking legitimately brain damaged, Ralph, and you sound like, I wish I was purple, bitch. Some of you talk about the grimace. I became the grimace, motherfucker. Oh, man. Oh, man. Purple rain, purple rain. We need no. The Super Bowl. I need the Super Bowl version of Purple Rain. Now.
Oh. I got Ashton. I know we have a lot of content
Let's
today.
get some snubs for Purple Rain.
2 years ago, folks.
Except I overindulged
2 years
when
ago.
I got back because I was depressed about my mom. I overindulged in alcohol, which is, of course, completely legal. Then they got me on this Xanax thing, and it's like, dude, I got a prescription for Xanax. Honestly, I'm about to stop taking it because I feel like it slows me down. So I'm in the process of
Watch this. Watch.
getting off of that.
Here we go.
So it is a process. If you saw Keffels talking about it, I don't know if they really have benzodiazepine withdrawal syndrome, but I know for a fact that I do have it because I've had like 6 or 7 seizures, and so I can't just stop taking Xanax. Like, oh, just stop taking it. Okay, well, you might see me flip-flopping out on the ground.
Jeez.
This guy's
Look at his eyes.
this guy's
There's
dead.
a lot of pain in this zoo animal's eyes.
Yeah.
Like, holy, look at
My
him.
God.
He's sad. Piggy sad. Piggy sad.
Yeah, let's finish up this story here.
I have a seizure. She's like, you're lucky to be alive. And you know, it was nobody theirs fault. It was something I already brought in. Like I was already tapering before I went.
I'm sure Hunter more appreciated you almost dying in his drug den.
Did you piss yourself? You probably pissed yourself, didn't you?
Knuckles Suffer goes, that's awful. I hope he gets help. It's been like 7 years. It's like, you sweet summer child.
Yeah, any day now he's gonna go get help.
Oh,
Any day, I bet. Yeah. Oh God, we hope so. We're praying for him to get better for sure.
Rehab. What was it? Was rehab 3 months ago?
Yes. Really worked out, huh? He's on pink cocaine. Like, this is did he see dancing pink elephants on the pink cocaine? Like, what the f- are we talking about? This is the fucking rainbows of coke?
Didn't do it right. And so I had a seizure for the first time in 10 years.
Jesus, man.
And so I apologize to everybody who expected me to do like more IRL content, but like
more
that Tuesday, I had to
do none.
He didn't do shit. What are we talking about here, Ralph? Hey,
sleep pretty much the whole Tuesday because like
he needed a siesta.
I needed the rest. And so I apologize, but I woke up and